MTPredictor trading update here. Just going to show you 3 trades actually all set up in the S&P E-mini, the NASDAQ mini, and the Dow mini contract. And the ES happened to be this TS3. I put the setup here, long 3 contracts at 1082.25, risking basically $338, with a risk reward here of just a little better than 2 to 1. And you can see one more little pop there, and I should get that for about $782 there. I'll pull in the NQ here, and the NQ had a TS2 automated setup. It was long 4 contracts, risking $340, risk of almost 3 to 1 on that if it gets up there at $990. And the YM here getting close to its target. This was a TS1 automated setup with a long of 4 contracts, risking $360 with the risk reward again a little better than 2 to 1 there. $878 profit potential there. So we'll see how these play out if they get to their targets there. Okay, because you see the YM here, it's actually gone through that first target there. Our strength trend indicator here, not quite pushing through that gray band yet. If you were going to try to hold this trade, you can use the ATR stops there and see if you can get to that second target. Otherwise, you're out at a little better than 2 to 1 risk reward there. And the ES here also hit its about a little better than 2 to 1 risk reward for $782 off its TS3 automated setup there. And finally, let's just check the NQ. The NQ here has a little bigger target, 2.9, almost 3 to 1 risk reward there. So we'll see if that one can get to that target, and we'll be hopefully we can be 3 for 3 in each market. And those setups happening all in those 3 markets just about the same time. So you like to see that as well. So at this point, you can see the NQ came close to the target there. Hasn't hit it yet. Pulled back here. Here's our 100% initial risk line there at 1833. And originally the trade setup was over here, that TS2 automated setup, and NASDAQ not quite able to get up there yet. So at this point, obviously you want to get yourself after this amount of time at least to break even. And we'll see where that goes from here. Can't lose on the trade at this point, but where the ES and the YM pretty quickly hit their targets, the NQ had a little bigger target there at almost 3 to 1. The others were about 2 to 1, and hasn't been up there yet. So we'll see if that can get one more leg up into that area. Okay, so I kind of squeezed this NQ trade up so you can see all the time that's gone by here. Here was our original setup on the TS2. Now the YM and the ES, those got entered and pretty quickly hit their targets. This target was a little further, was almost 3 to 1. The others were just a little better than 2 to 1. And you can see you got some automatic trade setups in the short direction, but the trend is long, so we're ignoring those. But the NQ just came a few ticks shy from hitting the target, but you see at the same time it hasn't stopped out. Even if you moved your stop from the original at 1824.50 to your entry there at 1828.75, that hasn't stopped out either. So sometimes you get stuck in one that takes a while to play out. But at this point, I think since all the time that's gone by, you at least take a break-even trade on that if it doesn't hit the target. So we'll just kind of monitor it and see how that plays out. Okay, you can see that finally The original TS2 long there was never able to quite get to the target, pull back to the entry here, so we'll best to just take a stop there and for break even after the long period there. No sense in after that long wait and giving back any at that point. So end the video here, and some decent trades today. NQ kind of the only exception, just wasn't quite able to get to the target there, just a few ticks away, but nonetheless no harm no foul, the break even trade there.